Welcome to Temp Test Microgrid Certification Training, powered by Tonex.com. Microgrid Certification Training curriculum is a leading-edge certification and relevant to what is happening in the energy industry right now. Microgrid technology is an advanced technology developed in recent years as a critical competence of traditional power networks with reliable and efficient operation across a wide range of industries. The ability to deliver the technical information of smart grids to the right audience at the right time is a valuable skill, especially for those engaged in the field of power systems. Our experts at Tonex will help you to understand the fundamental concepts of microgrids in order to tackle the real-world challenges. The Microgrid certificate consists of 4 major topics. Introduction to microgrids. Microgrid operation and control. Energy management systems in microgrids. This training has 3 major parts. First part. The first part of the Microgrid Certification Training briefly introduces the concept of microgrids, background of renewable energy sources as the main components of a microgrid, history of renewable energy sources, advantages of microgrids and transmission system implemented in microgrids. Furthermore, you will be introduced to the basic per-unit systems applied to microgrids, different types of microgrids, main operating modes in a microgrid such as islanded mode and grid-connected mode. To add more details to the microgrids, you will learn the basics of solar panels, wind farms and energy storage systems as 3 main components of a microgrid in detail. Second part. The second part of the Microgrid Certification Training, Microgrid Certificate Training, focuses on operation and control of microgrids from basic traditional approaches to the advanced hierarchical control of microgrids. Firstly, basics of microgrid control will be introduced and different control modes in islanded mode and grid-connected operation mode of the microgrid will be discussed. You will also learn the power electronic converter control, classifications and operation principles of wind farms, PV, energy storage, concept of offshore wind farms, and maximum power point tracking in microgrids. Third part. The third part of Microgrid Certification Training, Microgrid Certificate Training, covers the energy management system, EMS, in microgrids. Firstly, the definitions and common terms will be provided to describe the concept of EMS. Then, the audience will be introduced with the main topics of EMS in microgrids such as data forecasting in microgrid EMS, DG scheduling, load dispatch, photovoltaic effect in EMS, effect of fuel cells in microgrid EMS, and optimization platform for microgrids. Audience: all engineers who wants to learn, design, or operate the microgrids. Power traders to understand the modern microgrid technologies. Independent system operator personnel. Faculty members from academic institutes who want to teach the renewable energy or microgrid courses. Investors and contractors who plan to make investments in smart grid industry. Professionals in other energy industries. Marketing people who need to know the background of the products they sell. Electric utility personnel who recently started career in power systems or having new job responsibilities related to microgrids. Technicians, operators, and maintenance personnel who are or will be working at green energy-based companies. Managers, accountants, and executives of power system industry. Scientists or non-electrical engineers involved in microgrid-related projects or proposals. Graduate students seeking a professional career in microgrids. Microgrid Certification Training objectives. Understand the concept of microgrids with its main components. Understand the operation of battery energy storage systems. Describe the main parts and operation principle of wind farms. Explain the operation and control of solar PV modules. Describe the main power electronic converter types implemented in microgrids. Understand the hierarchical control of microgrids. Describe the differences between islanded mode and grid-connected mode operation of microgrids. Explain the droop control methods implemented in microgrids. Understand the voltage and frequency control algorithms in microgrids. Describe the power control methods in islanded or grid-connected mode operation. Understand the energy management systems, EMS, in microgrids. Tackle different challenges related to microgrid EMS. Understand the EMS in centralized or decentralized microgrids. Explain the effect of data forecasting in microgrid EMS. Course outline. Microgrid Certification Training, Microgrid Certificate Part 1, Introduction. Concept of microgrids. Solar panels and photovoltaics in microgrids. Wind farms in microgrids. Battery energy storage systems in microgrids. Microgrid Certification Training, Microgrid Certificate Part 2, Control and Operation. Basics of microgrid control. Islanded mode operation of microgrids. Grid-connected mode operation of microgrids. Hierarchical control of microgrids. Microgrid Certification Training. Microgrid Certificate helps you to understand the microgrids, their operation and control, as well as energy management principles applied to the microgrids. This certificate is divided into 3 main topics in microgrids, which will help engineers and scientists to prepare themselves with the skills and required confidence to meet their organization's needs or position themselves for their job responsibilities and promotions. Call us today at 1-972-665-9786. Learn more about this course audience, objectives, outlines, seminars, pricing. For more information about microgrids, visit our website www.tonex.com.